Good morning, all. Today I am going to present the topic characteristics of visual impaired child. There are mainly five characteristics: educational characteristics, physical characteristics, cognitive characteristics, behavioral characteristics, communication abilities, then social development and adjustment characteristics. So we have to discuss detail one by one. The first one is educational characteristics of visually impaired child. We all know the visual impairment in two type. First one is totally blind, the person who cannot see anything. The second one is partially impaired. If a person is absolutely blinded, are considered touch and audition are the two important source of information. If a person is totally blinded, the person can only understand things by touching and audition. Then for partially blind, vision is limited. They cannot see far away and cannot read a book of less than 12 point in size of letter. Next, they rely more on memory and hearing power. The person who are in visually impaired, uh, more they are more rely on memory and hearing power to seeking information. The physical characteristics is that their motor skills are also found poor due to poor mobility power. Then delayed development of locomotor behavior is seen. Delayed development of locomotor behavior means from the very beginning of a child development they cannot walk and move properly. They cannot do as a normal person do, because we have to do anything by imitating that. So that kind of imitation power is very limited uh, because of eyesight. Then cognitive characteristics. In most of the cases, concepts are developed through visual means. Thus, visually impaired children may have poor cognitive power. Then, visual impaired child is unable to gather observatory experience. Next characteristics is behavioral characteristics. First one is they are generally very irritative in nature due to hard treatment by others. Then they possess poor self-confidence. Due to this, they try to avoid people and situations. Non-academic skills affected by visual impaired are social skill, affective understanding, and non-verbal behavior. Then communication ability. In the case of visually impaired students, communication ability is very poor when we compare to normal one. They have difficulty in reading. Then their communication may be poor in initial period of their lives, but after 18 they are found to be normal. Then they prefer to oral to written. They prefer to oral, more speech than written communication, and do not like to read or write too much. Then social development and adjustment. They are developed by normal children, and thus they begin to develop inferiority complex, which leads to maladjustment in the school and neighborhood. Then partially blind children do not lag behind the normal children in social development and adjustment. These are the main characteristics of visually impaired child. I hope you can understand. Thank you for hearing.